Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. Angie here. It's been a minute, but thanks a lot for coming by. Today I'm going to be introducing you to the TradingView mobile app. And I mean, if you're a trader, you know that TradingView is one of the most popular sites where people traders go and analyze their chart and execute their trades as well. But today I'm going to be introducing you to the app version of TradingView, and after downloading it on either the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, this is what you see. And when you open it, you're being introduced to a page called the watch list. And so if you don't have an account, I suggest you sign up and take off from there. I'm going to be using the buttons on the down side of the screen. So we're going to move from the watch list to the chart, to the ideas, to the news, and to the menu. So I'm going to be taking you through all these buttons or sections of the app. Okay, so we are on the watch list page. And the watch list is basically what pairs you are looking at a point in time. So for me, these are the pairs that I'm looking at currently. If you want to add other pairs to it, you go to the add sign on the top right corner of the screen. You click on it, and let's say you want to add USD card. And this one gives you different brokers that you can choose from. If your broker is not here, don't worry, you can choose any of the brokers and you can still analyze the chart. So as you can see, the USD card is appearing at the bottom side of the screen or of the watch list. And if you want it to come up, you can click on the three dots sign at the top right corner of the screen and you go to edit. So you would want to edit it. So you push down the pair that you want to move. So then you move, you click and hold, you move, and you position it at where you want it to be. So after that, you click on done. If you want to delete any of the pairs in your watch list, you equally go to the three sign at the top right corner of the screen, three dots, you go to edit, you click on the pair, then you delete it. So let's delete the USD card. So you click on the delete sign at the top right corner of the screen and click on the delete. Okay, so done. Let's go back to the watch list. On the top left corner of the screen, you have a menu sign, and clicking on it will take you to the list page. So personally, I created a list. That's my name there, Angie. If you want to create your own list, you can name your list. Let's say Angie Trade. Do you add any of the pairs that you'd want to add, so this is what it's on my watch list now. But if I want to go back to Angie, I can go back to the menu sign and click on Angie, and I have the list here. So basically that is all you need to know about the watch list or what goes on in the section of the app. Okay, so you're now going to explore the chart section of the app, and you can just click on the chart button next to the watch list and you are going to be introduced to the charts. But then, yeah, that's the chart. But let's go back to the watch list. You can also access the chart by clicking on either of the pairs, let's say GBP USD, and clicking on launch full chart. So after clicking on the chart, launch full chart, you can see the chart here. You can move either left or right of the screen to see the candlesticks as they form. But let me just put in this here. It's not advisable to analyze on your phone at all. You can only use this app, as a backup to the TradingView site on your laptop. You should always analyze on your laptop. You can just use this app to see where prices have reached, or to set an alarm or something like that, but not to analyze. It's always advisable to analyze on a bigger screen like your laptop, but not on your phone. Okay, so let's get into how to use the charts or how to look at the charts. So you can just scroll left and right of the screen with just the finger, and you can see the candlesticks as they form. You can also go up and down with just a finger and you can see the candlesticks. But if you want to view the candlesticks bigger, you can just zoom in and out with two fingers, zoom in and out, and you can see the candlesticks well, or how they are forming very well. You can also scroll up and down on where the prices are listed to know the exact prices, or the prices in their smaller fragments, if I'm to put it like that, so that you know the prices at each point of the screen. You can also access the crossbar, which can also help you to know the exact prices at each and every point of the screen. You just click on the screen, on any part of the screen, and hold it. Then you can have the crossbar. You can move it to any part of the screen to access the exact prices at each point of the screen. So to change the pair that you want to look at, you can also go to the downside of the screen and scroll up of where the watch list is. The pairs are listed, so you can see them changing. So let's leave it at AUD USD. If you want the crossbar to disappear, you can just click on any part of the screen and it will disappear. Otherwise, it will just be there. So we are now at the AUD USD chart, and the next part, or the next item you can see, is the hourly time frame. We are looking at the 4-hour time frame right now. Clicking, you would have access to the other time frames, so you can change it to a 3-hour, to the 30-minute, and to the 5 seconds even. Well, I'd have to upgrade my trading view to access that, but who would even look at the charts in the 5-second time frame? Yeah, so the higher the time frame, the better the analysis anyways. So let's keep it at the 4-hour time frame. Next item is the addition sign, or the add sign. So here you can add either the drawings or indicators or alerts, compare charts, one chart against the other, and some financial and some templates. But here I'm going to focus on basically the drawings. So let's say we want to add a trend line. So you click on the trend line, and how to add a trend line is, after seeing this crossbar, this blue crossbar, you just scroll to where you want to draw the trend line from, and you just tap on it like this. You see the bigger circle appearing, then you draw. When you are done, or when you are comfortable with where the trend line has reached, you tap it again. Then you can probably lock it. Okay, let me just show you the 3 dots at by the delete sign. You just tap it and you just lock it. So even if you log out and log in, you still have the drawings stuck there for you. Okay, so to remove this crossbar, we don't need it again. We are done with drawing our trend line. You go to the bottom side of the screen where the trend line, the line highlighted blue, you click on that line and the crossbar is gone. So if you want to add another drawing, that's how you are going to go about that. Okay, so let's go to the addition sign. So if you want to add another drawing, that's how you're going to go about it. So let's go to the indicators. Here you can add any indicator of your choice. I mean, it's still not advisable to use indicators in analyzing your chart on your phone. I always advise people to look at the charts with their laptop. That's the best way to look at the charts. So you can have indicators here. You can also have some strategies here. After the indicators, the next button is strategy. As you can see, you can have some strategy. You can have some volume profile. I've not really explored this, so I can't say much about this. Then you can have some candlestick patterns, which can be very useful to you. So if you want to add an engulfing, or you want to see an engulfing bearish candlestick pattern formation on the chart, which can give you an idea that probably the chart is going to go downwards, or the candlesticks are going to move downwards, you just click on it. So then you can see that anywhere there's a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern formed on the screen, it will be highlighted for you, and that's how it's going to be for all the other candlestick pattern formations. So let's take that out. Okay, indicators. So we are going to take that out. We click on any of them, then we click on the blue sign. You can have it disappeared on the screen. So the next item will be the alerts. So you can set your alert. You can set it as when the prices are crossing up or crossing down. Just leave it crossing down. And so you set the prices, and then you set the number of times you'd want the alarm to sound. Then you click on the push notification. You click on the push notifications, then you create. So after creating, you can see that there is an orange mark there. That means that an alarm has been set over there. Okay, so let's move on to the next item. I don't usually use the compare and the financial, but I think it can also help you in your trading. So you can also explore that session. You can also share a chat picture to any of your friends or anybody you'd like to share your charts with. You can also create an idea, and so that's where you type your idea, and then you can publish it for other people to see. Okay, yeah, I want to cancel this. So the next one is a drawing tool, which is the pencil showing. And so I've kind of gone through this already, so let's just close it. The next section is the 3 dots just by the pencil. So here you can see the date range. If you want to know how the charts looked like within the last 5 days, you can click on it, and that's how it's going to show you. It will take you to the 5-minute time frame. Okay, so you can see that I have an alert now. So let's just go back to the 4-hour time frame. So here we can now change the chart type, but I just leave it at the candlestick. That's how I want my chart to look like. So the chart type, you can change it to bars, hollow candles, line, or range, or any of these chart types, but I'll just leave mine at candlesticks. Thank you very much. You can also replay the charts. I'm not going to go through everything, but if you have the time, you can go through all that. But for the purposes of the video and the fact that I don't want this video to be long, I'll just leave the rest for you to explore. So you can save it. If you made any changes, you can save it. You can make a copy, or you can load. That means download it onto your files or onto your phone. Yeah, so let's close this. After the chat, the next section of the screen of the app is the ideas. So here we can have a number of ideas, what people are thinking, how people are looking at the charts, and you can also go through and pick 1 or 2 things from there. You can comment, you can like, and all this good stuff. The next section is the news. So you have the news being made available to you. Some of them can help influence you positively in your trades. So you can go through if you want. So you can have the news in cryptocurrencies, in currencies, in stocks, in indices, in futures, in bonds, etc. It's such a great app that if you're going to be using it, you're going to achieve so much from it. So that is that for that. The next session is the menu session. So here you can change the chat, alert sounds, and a lot of other good stuff. You can also sign out from here. So basically that's about that. So I'm just going to leave you here, and I hope that you're going to explore this app and make good use of it as a trader. And yeah, see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share to anybody this video can help. Yeah, so catch you later. Bye.